You told me about your village, said your able sister's kind. But every time I visit, they know where I can find. Eyebrows may be bushy, but the truth ain't getting past me. You'll be
On November 8th, 2023, I would upload my most controversial video to date. In this video, I would call out an ex-fan for trashing my island of Nectarine while I tried to give him a tour. This individual, known as Byron or Rocketeer, would then go on to make several videos calling me out for alleged transgressions. In turn, I made well-thought-out response videos rebutting the false claims in hopes that he would stop altogether. Unfortunately, things have only escalated to the point where he is now making full-out diss tracks about me. Having then left no choice, I am forced to make one final definitive video on this situation before leaving the platform altogether. Let's start.
Part 1. Before the drama.
In 2021, around the height of my channel, I would have fans featured in some of my weekly videos. Of these fans, Byron was the most prevalent. The first video he would be featured in was Animal Crossing Weekly Week 5 on November 28th, 2021, truly showing how far back our relation goes. For such a loyal fan to turn his back on me in the name of clout has really hurt. Later on, I would start using my channel as a means of producing music, one of which, being Notif, is currently playing in the background of this video. I even created one of the songs to be inspired by Byron himself. However, as I'll address later, he'll use this medium against me in form of his album, Internet Beef. And lastly, just a few days before me and Byron were planning to tour my island of Nectarine, the absolute worst thing had happened. Please watch this clip. As you've just seen, my island had literally corrupted only a few days before the planned tour date. I tried everything, but the only thing I could really do was contact a data miner to recover as many aspects of the original island as possible. This explains my harsher tone in the videos I posted around this time, and the stress that came with it, and essentially losing my island. Little did I know what would happen next would absolutely destroy me.
Part 2. The drama.
As I mentioned earlier, the fallout for my Animal Crossing Week 15 video would send a great amount of hate and drama my way. I faced constant harassment and slander from the Rocketeer fanbase, which destroyed my reputation and mental health. As time has gone on, I have learned how to deal with the trauma and have silenced many of the false accusations Byron has sent my way. I've already made a few videos centered around debunking the rumors. However, I will cover some of the major ones here, along with covering Byron's latest video and the diss tracks. So the first major claim that Byron stated during our drama was the idea that I had restarted my island before he visits, which is not true. While yes, my island did corrupt, I did not reset it, but me and the data miner worked to recover as many aspects of it as possible. One of the claims that he made was that my name of the island changed, which is not true. He claimed that it was called Driftwood apparently, but my island was never called Driftwood, and shortly after I proved that, he dropped those claims entirely. He likes to argue that I covered it up, but I'm being 100% truthful in saying that my island was never called Driftwood, and there is no information that you can find to back up his claim. He was also claiming that I did not have an Able Sisters at the time that he visited my island. And while yes, in his recent video, he shares a screenshot where the Able Sisters is not shown on the map. But like I said, my island was corrupted and we could only recover so much. And because of that, a lot of the stuff was weird and out of place, and that is also exactly why my plaza is not at its full state. I even mentioned that in the video. So even though you could go to the Able Sisters, and it was there on that day, because I have a screenshot to prove it, it did not show up on the map, and that was just because the island had corrupted and some of the data was damaged. So, the other main point that Byron has consistently claimed in his videos is that I'm toxic to my fans. This is simply not true. His own personal experience that he had with me is especially different from all my other fans, which can mostly be accredited to Animal Crossing Week 15, which is the video in which he trashes my island while I try to give him a tour. At this point, I am already on edge from my island being corrupted, and I also got a very mean comment from Gacha Life Gaming Fox saying I have bushy eyebrows, and I swear if someone says I have bushy eyebrows one more fucking time, I'm gonna lose my shit! Overall, I just like to say that I'm generally very nice to my fans, and I think if you go into any of my comment sections, you'll see that. Oh yeah, he also accused me of starting a hate trait against him in Total Roblox Drama as Justice. First of all, any player can play as Justice, and he has no evidence to support this, and this is not the first time he's brought up a claim that he just has no evidence to support. That's pretty much the gist of it when it comes to the claims he's made, so now I'd like to move on to internet beef and my commentary on it.
Part 3. Internet Beef.
As a whole, internet beef is clearly about many different dramas Byron has had over time in the pursuit to overcome and find peace from them. I do not plan to comment on every song, but rather the ones that I feel are most relevant to me and my channel. And believe me, quite a few of these songs attempt to characterize me in a bad light. So here it is. Starting with the intro to internet beef, Clearing the Air seems to be a callback to his last video on the Animal Crossing Weekly Drama, which shares the same name as the opening track. Just a slight reference, but notable enough that I thought to mention it. Similarly, Do Not Disturb seems to be a reference to my song Notif, as it shares a similar naming pattern, but flipping it on its head. Next song is Eyebrows. What is this? What the fuck is this? What the fuck is this? What the fuck is this? How many times do I have to fucking tell you I don't have bushy eyebrows? This song doesn't address a lot besides the Able Sisters thing, which I've already covered earlier, but you know, this is just straight up lying about me and is slanderous and hate speech. This is literally harassment. Moving on, Truth Prevails is clearly about me telling these long-winded lies and stories to apparently avoid the truth. And it's also just more hate speech, it's more of the same crap. Wasn't originally going to mention this one, but The Downfall of Calico the Creature, in the description of it, it says this song is not only about Calico, and I can really assume that Byron is talking about me when he says that, because he's like to portray this false narrative that, oh, Animal Crossing Weekly's over, oh, the downfall of Animal Crossing Weekly, and all this just over exaggerated garbage and whatever. And that's also apparent in No More Lies, which is the bonus song on the track. That's essentially it when it comes to internet beef and everything I wanted to bring up. However, Internet Beef Plus is releasing at the same time as this video, so who knows?
Part 4. The Conclusion.
To conclude, I'd like to say that my aspirations have shifted and this channel doesn't really reflect my interests any longer, which is why I have made the decision to step away. And if Rocketeer or Byron chooses to still come at me with more accusations or drama, so be it. I just won't be responding to it or contesting it, because I feel like at this point everyone's pretty much made their mind what they think about me, and I need to remove myself from this negative space, which is also like one of the major reasons I've decided to step away at this point. That's pretty much it. This is it. This is the last video. So this is one final goodbye from Animal Crossing Weekly, and I'll see you not next week, and not the one after that.